Have you ever considered how you talk to yourself? The first voice you hear in the morning is your own. It tells you the things you need to do for the day. It tells you your goals, your dreams, and what needs to get done. Does this voice help you to feel successful? Does it help you to feel motivated? And does it help you to feel capable for what is at hand? Recently, I have met a salesman in my sales career that has shown this principle to me perfectly, but in the wrong aspect. He personally tells himself before every sales call that he can't make this sale. He will come up with excuses of, this customer won't answer the phone. This customer will not be interested. They will not buy. All of these reasons are excuses of why he can't make the sale. For me, this has been detrimental to my career because I started to believe this. Now, before I continue with my story, let's consider Donald Trump. Do you think Donald Trump will be as successful as he is if he told himself he couldn't? He can't be successful. Steve Jobs. Do you think Steve Jobs would have had the impact on technology if he would have told himself the Macintosh computer would never exist? What about Henry Ford? Do you think we would have even have known his name if he did not stick to his dream to create the first automobile? Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce you to self-talk. Self-talk affects everything in our lives. It's the way we talk to ourselves. Some people think it's weird to talk to ourselves, but they do it, whether they realize it or not. Ladies and gentlemen, self-talk affects business. How does self-talk affect business? Self-talk affects motivation. Steve Jobs said, "You have to believe that the dots will somehow connect in your future." Now, continuing with my story, seeing this example of this salesman talk so negatively about himself affected me to doubt myself and my capability. So, believing this, my sales went down. I was not motivated to take more sales calls, and I was not reaching as many people. But once I read this quote from Steve Jobs, my entire outlook changed. I realized that my self-talk was negative, and it was affecting my career. For me, once I started to change it, I felt more motivated to take phone calls. I felt more motivated to reach out to people through email, through social media, to get sales. I felt capable with my self-talk. How else does self-talk affect business? Self-talk affects goals. Donald Trump said, "No dream is too big. No challenge is too great. Nothing we want for our future is beyond our reach." He also said, "I like thinking big. If you're going to be thinking anything, you might as well be thinking big." I personally love that because it emulates a person I know, the CEO of his own company. He had a goal to pay off all the debts of his company. It had taken him years to do so. But when he realized that this was actually possible, to pay off all of his debts, he set a goal between him and his business partners to pay off their debts in 4 months. This had been over 20 years of debt. When he set his mind to 4 months, his business partners called him crazy. They said, "There's no way this is possible." But because he stuck to his goal and he was motivated to do so, he did it. Needless to say, a miracle happened. And I can gladly report that he did it. What is the most important way self-talk affects business? Self-talk affects performance. Thomas Edison said, "Many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up." For me, that quote shocked me. It hit me so hard because when we give up, it makes me wonder how close we would actually be to tasting success, to seeing it, to changing the world if we did not give up. Let's review. How does self-talk affect business? Self-talk affects motivation. Self-talk affects goals. Self-talk affects performance. Thank you.